Hey everyone, it's EMERALDLOUU. Thank you for clicking on my video today. Just as a reminder, everything said on this channel is simply my opinion and how I see things from my viewpoint. If you do not agree, that is okay. We can always discuss in the comment section our differences. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Hello, I'm EMERALDLOUU. This is my channel on YouTube, and I'm so happy to see you. Today is a Monday, January 18th, 2021. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I think today is his birthday, right? Today, I'm going to talk about the last episode of Life After Lockup that came on Friday. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This video doesn't get a lot of views, even though I'm a very small YouTube channel. But this show doesn't get as much views as Put a Ring on It. As you know, right now I only have 2 shows. Put a Ring on It is over. I'm thinking about doing a 911 and reviewing that show. I don't want to put too much on my plate. That's why I'm starting small. And as you know, I do rants and I do reviews. So we'll see how that goes. I am in class or school. I'm taking one class Monday, Wednesdays, the other one Tuesday, Thursday, and the lab class is Wednesdays only. So jumping all of that, we'll see how this goes. I want to have a YouTube career. I'm trying everything I can. Follow me on Instagram at emerald.lou. Follow me on Twitter at EMERALDLOUU. And please follow me, send me a friend request, whatever it is, on Facebook, EMERALDLOUU. Let's get this popping. And please, when you watch, don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to comment, to like. And if you're not subscribed and you like the videos, just please subscribe to the channel. This will help me realize that I'm getting more reach and people are liking my videos. So if you can, please, I would appreciate it. Let's get into Life After Lockup. So on this episode, I didn't make notes because the show is very simplistic. It's just the different couples and you see what happens. As we can see, Life After Lockup loves to stretch out these scenes, and they just do the most. They love playing sound effects, making it look like something's about to happen. That's not happening. But let's go ahead. So I remember Sarah and Michael. Sarah and Michael are arguing. It's a continuation of the argument from last episode. I didn't do a review on that episode, but it's a continuation of the argument they had last episode. And what I didn't like was that Sarah kept telling her daughter to go in the shade, go where the stroller is, go over here, go over there. So you guys don't want to argue in front of the child that has some sense, that's old enough to understand what's going on, but you're arguing in front of the baby. And they're arguing in public. And the cops weren't called. They're lucky. But it was too much. The basis of their argument is Sarah doesn't like when Michael makes it seem like he's doing more than he is because he's not doing much. She feels like he's doing a bare minimum. I could hear that she was like, when you got out, you went to, I think New York? No, he went to Miami. So, and Michael was saying, so what do you want me to do? Move on with you? And she was like, yes. So their whole situation of being married it's upsetting because from what I'm seeing, and I'll probably have to go back to watch from season whatever, but it seems that Michael married Sarah to help him. He got out, Sarah got pregnant, but it seems that Michael never loved Sarah. This is so different than one of our couples from last season, Maurice and Jessica. Maurice loved Jessica. You can tell he cared about Jessica. And she was pregnant. He was excited. They were married and they're living together. This is like the opposite of what happens. You're seeing Sarah and Michael. They're not happy. And Sarah feels like she's a single parent. But what do you get when you get a man that's an inmate and thinking you can fall in love with him? Are we supposed to feel bad for Sarah? Yes, we are. But at the same time, why would you think that dating somebody who's an inmate is a good idea? They're making bad decisions to get them into jail. You have to hope to God that they're going to have a turnaround, but you get what you asked for. So how the argument ends is he said, I'm going to come to your house and talk to you later on. She's like, fine. Then she's like, oh, she brings up Malcolm. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you bringing up Malcolm? You still have unfinished business with Michael. You still have feelings for Michael, Sarah. Leave Malcolm out of this. Leave Malcolm out. Figure out what you want to do with Michael, because obviously you still want Michael. You still have feelings for Michael. And I don't know why Malcolm. They're so close, Michael. And Michael doesn't want you. He was with the little black girl. What was that little black girl's name? Oh my God. He was with that little black girl. Took her virginity. And he was with Boricua. Damn it. What's her name? He was with the Latina. And then now he's done too much. Anyways, they're a mess. They need to figure it out. And it's not going to go anywhere. The next couple that we see, or the next couple I can remember, is Lindsay and Scott. I think Lindsay is mentally challenged. I think Lindsay has a behavioral issue. I think Lindsay has a lot of problems, because unless she's acting, she creeps me out and she freaks me out. Saying things like, at least I'm carving FU into his desk and not into his chest, that's not cool. And saying that she wants to do physical harm to Scott, when she told Scott, I'll be effing someone else on your bed by the end of the week, that couldn't be me, because she would have been out. If it's over, get out of my house. Get out of my house. It's over, right? She got a good one. Scott might have a busted lip. Scott might have whatever, but she got a man. She got a good one, because he could have kicked her out. I would have put Lindsay out of my house. You're not about to say stuff like that. If it's over, you trashed his office. You sprinkled baby powder. You don't pay no bills. Your kid is living there. He done bought all the stuff for you and your kid. He's taking care of you. You get AC. You get food, you get a roof over your head, and all you care about is Tara Bell. What can Tara Bell do for you? If Tara Bell could have done something for you, you wouldn't be in a situation with Scott, would you? I don't get it. These people on this show are retarded, okay? You care about Tarabella, then get Tarabella, go run off and go be where y'all want to be. But no, you want to move Tarabella or Tarabella into Scott's house and take over his house? Oh, she's stupid. She dumb. Lindsay's stupid. She's dumb. She's retarded. She has mental problems. Matter of fact, there's nothing cute about you. They need to take her somewhere, because she needs to be in a mental ward somewhere. Take her back to jail. Talking about you really want to carve something into somebody's chest and you want to do physical harm to somebody who's helping you. Oh, and and she's like, have you been talking to any prostitutes lately? And then Scott says, I met one in prison. When I tell y'all, I giggled. I loved that line. I loved it. It made me feel so good. Then she knocked the table. No comment. Lindsay is trash. Lindsay is trash. And Scott's not perfect, but what she's doing is trashy. Yeah, yuck. Then, let's see. Destiny and Sean. this episode gave us a window into Destiny that kind of softens the blow that you would want to give Destiny. Destiny was molested or sexually assaulted by her uncle. I don't know if it's her mom's brother or her dad's brother, but an uncle. Destiny's mother was a drug addict, and she still looks like one. If you ask me, she looks like she was so happy and willing to drink some of the alcohol that Destiny offered her. Mama need to be checked. She felt alone as a young child, and she had to figure things out. But she has issues, and we can see she was harmed. So that can create things, because she did admit that she just brushed it under rather than dealing with it. And she says that she doesn't like being in courtrooms because, as a young child, she was in a courtroom to get the guy that harmed her, the uncle that harmed her, 25 to life in prison. That's sad. So I'm not going to say too much bad things about Destiny, but Forrest Gump, he wants to go. I don't know how to feel about this, because I don't know if he really cares about Destiny, if he really cares about his money, which, yes, you should care about your money, but why would you put your money on the line for someone like that? Do I feel bad for Sean? No. Do I feel bad for Destiny? Somewhat, but not really. You can change your life. You could turn it around. You could do what you have to do. I think they have therapy in prison. She could have went to therapy for prison. She might be younger than me. I think she's 26 or 29, one of them. But work on yourself, because of something that happened to you, something that happened to you in your childhood, you're allowing it to fester and manifest how you determine your life outcome as an adult. And now you're about to F your life up over something happening as a child, rather than work on it, get therapy, see what you can do, and build from it. Now you're affecting your life. Now I guess if she gets convicted or whatnot with this whole situation, she's going to be in jail for 7 years. So you're right there with the man who hurt you. You're in jail too. You're in prison too. How does that make any sense? If something happens to you, pray, seek therapy, see a life coach, build from it, learn from it what you can, and make your life way better, because the best get back or karma is to do better than the person who hurt you. But we'll see what happens with Destiny. But I feel bad for her about what happened. Marcelino and Brittany. So Brittany's still looking for her mom for hours with their dog. Listen, that dog had to be tired and hungry, because, hello, we still out here? Can we go home? Marcelino is running out of patience with Brittany's mom. They find the mom, and she's like, let's go home. Can you come home with me tonight? Marcelino was like, oh, hell no. What do they say? When you marry someone, you marry their family too. So Marcelino, as much as you don't want Brittany's mom to be around the kids, to be up in the house, that's still her mom. And you cannot tell someone how to deal with their parent. Because like Brittany said, God forbid something happens to Brittany's mother and she could have been there for her mom. She's going to be the one living in regret, feeling like she didn't do enough. And she'll never feel like she's doing enough, because all she wants is for her mom to do better. And until her mom does better, she's going to feel like she has to help her. So, Marcelino, you married Brittany, you married her mom. So her mom is going to be around. She's going to want to help her mom. She's not going to give up on her mom. I don't think Brittany's ever going to give up on her mom. She's going to keep helping her. And you're going to have to deal with it. Because why do they tell us to vet people? You vet the person you're dating. You vet their family members. You do research. You do background checks, because it could come back. So lucky for you, Marcelino, your mom chose you over the drugs. Well, Brittany's mother is not choosing Brittany over the drugs. She's not choosing her grandchildren over the drugs. She's choosing the drugs over everything. And you're just going to have to accept that. Because who wants to leave their mom hanging? Nobody. Nobody. We could say that Brittany should teach her mom a lesson by being for real for once and giving up on her, but you never know what's going to happen during that time. So we'll see, because the mother said that she went to go get some pills, but she didn't find any pills. Brittany's done her sleep at the house. I would have put in the garage and locked the garage door, because she can leave in the middle of the night. Where are you going to put her? Not in the room with the kids. Not in the room with you. Not in the living room. Not in the family room. I know in Florida we call it Florida room. We're going to put her in the garage. Put her in the garage. Because lock the door. Because I remember at my aunt's house, you could lock the garage door from the inside of the house. So you could lock her outside of the... Lock her in the garage so she can't get in the house until the next morning and you wake up. But don't let her in. This thing is going to be missing, because she's going to want to go get the drug. Because if she was looking for the drugs and she couldn't find it, there's nothing to tell you that she won't keep trying to look for it while she's at your house. So we'll see what happens. Her and Andrea. So Andrea leaves for once. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I am not leaving the comfort of my home to go sleep at a hotel room with my children because I'm mad at my man. There is multiple rooms. There's a living room. There's a garage, like I told him to let Brittany's mom sleep in. I'm not leaving my house. I'm not spending money to sleep somewhere for a few hours and then for them to tell me to get out by the morning. I don't know what happened to Tennyson and her other daughter's father. The fact that she says, I don't care about giving Priscilla a what's wrong with this lady? I think Tennyson getting tired of Andrea. The oldest daughter getting tired of Andrea, and poor Priscilla is just... Everything about this scene was wrong. Deciding to leave your home to go sleep at a hotel with your daughters is wrong. Trying to make... I don't get what the point was, because you could be upset at Lamar, but in a relationship, you talk. If I'm going to be mad at you, it's probably going to be for the night, probably for a couple of days, but I'm not going to leave the house. I'm not doing that. I'm going to tell you I don't like what you did. It made me unhappy and I wish you never did it. I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to compare contrast to make you understand how I feel. And you tell me how you feel, why you felt like what you did was right and why I felt like what you did was wrong. And Priscilla, don't record this part because it's giving me a headache. So let's skip over Andre and Lamar. Let's go to Lacey and Shane. That scene didn't make any sense to me either, because that whole scene didn't make no sense. So Shane went golfing with Lacey's dad. The dad slips up and tells Shane that John has been released. Lacey said that she's not going to tell John. She's not going to tell Shane that John was released. John is in a truck, found out where Lacey was, so then decided not to go inside. That was the scene. It was pointless. That's it. Lacey's dad tells Shane that John's out when they go golfing. Lacey tells her friend that she's not going to tell Shane that John's been released. John is stalking Lacey. End of scene. Okay. And then I think there was one more couple. For this episode, that was it. That was it for this episode. We didn't see Quaylin and Chevelle on this episode. And we didn't see Puppy and... what's her name? So 26, truth bombs. So that was it. Let me come back to Lamar and Andrea, since there's nothing else that happened. I don't like what Andrea did. She should have handled it better. Tennyson left because he felt like it was ridiculous what his mother was doing. And he wanted to have Lamar's back. Because at the end of the day, Lamar is his mother's husband. It's not a boyfriend. It's her husband. And I think also because Tennyson is a boy and maybe Lamar is the first guy that he's had in a while to be somewhat of a father figure to him, he wanted to support him instead of running off of his mom because his mom was wrong. Kayla, I think her name is, has some common sense, and I hope that she keeps that common sense with her throughout her life. And Priscilla, Tennyson even said that it was kind of weird that Priscilla was extremely calm. But this is gonna affect Priscilla because maybe she's gonna feel differently about if her dad tells her something not to tell her mom, even though you were telling him not to tell her that, but now you're messing it up because now she's gonna be like, well, I'm definitely not gonna tell my mom certain things now because she's gonna act like this. Spending your money to go to a hotel room just because you're mad at your husband, I don't see why. Picking up your kids and teaching them to abandon things and not deal with it head on is very irresponsible. If you're having an issue with the person you're with, talk to them. I don't want to talk about this right now because I don't want to say something disrespectful to you. So I'm just going to wait until I'm calm. I don't want to talk about this right now. Can we talk about it later? I was one of those people who used to be like, no, I don't want to talk about it now, but I've grown. And sometimes you don't want to talk about something right away. You want to wait. Open your mouth and say something very disrespectful to the person and you can't take it back. I feel like you just sleep on opposite ends of the bed. You can sleep on the same bed, but you turn your back. One of you could sleep on the floor. You could face the headboard and he faces the footboard. Just wear long pants and a long sleeve shirt to go to sleep. I don't see what the point was of going to get a hotel room. If she had went to a family member's house or a friend's house, I could understand that because you're not spending your money. But no. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I have to go log into Blackboard because class is in 16. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. God bless. Stay safe. Stay sane. Don't end up in prison. Don't end up meeting nobody who's in prison. Don't get pregnant by someone who's in prison. Learn to speak to your mate. And have one good. And we'll see what happens on Wednesday. Stay safe in these streets. And I'm out. One love. Let me go get my child because Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to show it some love. And until next time, you guys stay safe. Thank you.